This is just a compilation of the last 14 weeks. Thank you for everyone who's been supporting me through it. I will continue making this series, but this is going to be a little different. Hope you enjoy.
First weekend of waking up at 5 a.m. every day. Not so good so far. Going to sleep at 12:23. First day of school today. Waking up at 5:08 to go to the gym.
First day doing this. Let's go.
First day done. Only got 30 minutes, but you only get 30 minutes. Next is gonna be an hour. I know I didn't get any footage of me playing, but I promise you I did. I just couldn't because I only had 30 minutes at the gym. I thought the gym opened at 5 o'clock, but it only opened at 5:30. So I got back, came upstairs, ate a good, nice breakfast burrito at the other day.
Then I made my bed and changed for school.
Forgot to mention I actually went to the Center for Arts Technology School first. Then went to main school, and then after school I ran cross country.
Then I went home, practiced basketball for an hour. I couldn't do an hour at the gym, so I had to do an hour here. Then I practiced some soccer a bit, went inside, practiced my handle, and went to bed at 10:30. Have a blessed day, y'all. Was a little late.
Beginning of the week didn't start too well. Was late on Monday and didn't wake up on time on Tuesday. Though what really got me was cross country training. 5 miles on Monday and 15 400s on Tuesday. This cross country training really got me feeling tired, but I do feel a bit more faster and my legs feel that I can last a little bit longer. One problem I really gotta fix is my sleep. If I want to grow any taller, if I want to have more athleticism, if I want to stay up in class, then I have to get enough sleep. That doesn't mean just for the week, but also for the weekends. I'm also going to start waking up at 5 a.m. on the weekends. Even though the gym doesn't open at 5:30 on the weekends, I can still wake up at 5 and get some homework done. I would probably have to sacrifice some practice in the afternoon so I can get more sleep and get some homework done too. 8:30, 9 o'clock is a good time for me to go to sleep. Also, next week, I promise to get a lot more practice footage. Gotta start remembering to read my Bible too. Have a blessed day, y'all. Back here with the 0500 series. This week I tried a few different things. I used a PJ performance band to get some upper body work done. And I finally got some training footage recorded. It was Tuesday this week, but I'll only work on my 3-point shot when I have an hour in the gym. Some days I get an hour, some days I get 30 minutes. The reason why they differ so much is because of school schedules. First, I start with shooting 2 shots on each spot around the arc. Then I take the ball, shoot a shot, make a miss, and take the ball to the opposite end of the court in that opposite corner and shoot a shot there. Goal is to hit 2 shots at opposite baskets while also transferring between both of them. The wings I did between behinds, and at the top of the key I did between the legs between both ends. I had a handling component in the last stroke because my handling really sucks lately. Then after that I did some run and stride shooting. My shooting this week was at an all-time low. Both mid-range and 3-point shots didn't feel that good. Some days it's Shaq, other days it's Steph Curry. But thankfully sleep was a little bit better this week, but still mixed. So I gotta fix that next week. And I really gotta get back closer with God. Have a blessed day. Welcome back. I got a lot of home this week, but we're still getting work done in the AM. How Virginia this week had really good defense, but I need to score more. But
Sprained my ankle. Still hurts after like 2 hours.
regardless, I need to get some homework done. I'd say the hardest part other than sleep is being a student athlete. Because it's always an imbalance of not studying for school or not practicing enough for the sport, which can be irritating.
Bro, this homework made me mad.
Although homework can be a big pain in the butt for me, it can be a blessing in disguise. The things I do in the morning and the things I do after cross-country practice are not low intensity. They always leave me tired at the end of the day. I'm always thankful when I can just sit down and relax, even if it is with homework. Also, here's a picture of me running on Saturday. Have a blessed day, y'all. This week wasn't really eventful. Still getting late sleep, but still getting it done in the morning. And for the first time, I took an intentional day off from this challenge. I know this challenge is about waking up at 5 a.m. no matter what, but sometimes getting some sleep is better than getting no sleep. With school, cross country, and my own training, I have to take time off sometimes. But this time shows that we still have a lot to learn, like knowing how to master sleep, getting to sleep on time, knowing how to get homework done on time, knowing how to still be able to do all that and your own training by yourself. Besides, this is the first month of this challenge. I'll say by the second month, all these things should be worked out. Have a blessed day, y'all. For my Christian student athletes, you're not excluded from reading your Bible and praying to God. You still have duties as a Christian you must do. Just because you're doing all these things does not mean you put God to the side. Put him first. Don't forget that. Dang, dog. My body just feels tired, dog. Last weekend, I left the 300. I think it kind of messed my body up. I did it with proper form and everything. It's making my body tired or something. I don't know. First time doing a warm-up max. Feeling a lot more better. I think the reason my body felt that way is because that's the first time my body lifted 300 pounds. I had no idea why, but my body felt so tired that day. Although I don't like complaining, it's just my body just shut off. And so I had to take like a whole day or two off just to recover. Thankfully, most of that was on the weekend. Though I did take a break on Thursday in the morning because my body was so tired. Thankfully, all that rest helped me doing open gyms and my own training. It also helped me touch 10 feet for the first time. The goal is to get a dunk by December. Have a blessed day, y'all. Back at it again on week 7. It was really raining this week. Like, really raining. So rainy, I got out of school on Friday. Everything in training is going well, but laziness is starting to set in due to not getting enough sleep. Because of how I'm feeling this week, I might have to take a deload week next week. I'm gonna still go to the gym in the morning, but I'm gonna do a lot less training at home after I come from cross-country practice. I did some research on our deload week, and I realized that I kind of needed one. My performance in my training has gone a little bit down, and I realized that if I took one, it'll help my performance get back to where it was, or even higher. Exhibit A. Not gonna lie, today was just one of those days of just lazy. Like, the only thing I did was wake up and go practice in the morning. I didn't have school today. I'm doing some stuff right now, but after that, it's not gonna be much. I literally just took a nap when I was supposed to be in school. A little bit of a light week this week, allowing my body to recover so I can hit it hard next week. Like I said last week, I'm gonna take a break this week. That means I'm gonna take a little bit lighter after I come back from cross country, but still gonna hit it hard in the gym in the mornings. This week also allowed me to plan and reflect for the following weeks. Around this time, doubt is starting to set in. But that's where God steps in. And yes, I know that I'm not just supposed to come to God in my lows, but also in my highs and where sometimes it's really mid. Just like it says in Philippians 4:4, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say, rejoice. Not gonna lie, really thankful I took this week off. I don't know if I could have took another week of hard training, but next week we're back. We back on our normal week schedule. And since it was a deload week last week, I had to ease myself back into my normal training. This week is also where I started to change things in my skills trainings a lot. There's no doubt I've gotten better, but if I want to be even better than I already am, I have to make my training more difficult. I had to make it game specific. I had to shoot farther so when shooting closer from 3, I can make it easily. I had to make the ball in my hand a puppet on a string. Cross country and school are hitting me where it hurts when I want to rest. You still get that work done though. On the upside, sleep is getting way better than it was at the beginning. I still got a lot of room to improve, but it has gotten better. There are some days I don't get enough sleep and it affects me heavily, but those are few and far between now. I know that if I go to sleep around 9, I should be fine. Have a blessed day, y'all. Oh! Today was a great day, not only because we didn't have school that day, but because I felt really bouncy. Normally, I would do it off the dribble, but today I felt experimental and wanted to try the lob. For my first time doing it, I looked pretty good, but when I couldn't do it no more, I just stopped and went off the dribble again. I had the back scratcher down, but I still need to work on my windmill. If you have any tips, please put them in the comments. Anyways, when I was trying out the lob, I had this for my first few attempts. Bro, I was so mad. I almost had that, bro. I'm so close. Even with 10 feet, I'm so close to getting that. And the exercises like these help me. In the morning, I'm still getting it, still working out. But also that Friday, I didn't have cross-country practice, so I practiced on my handles a little bit. Finishing and handling needs some work. I got to hyper-focus on those things in season. Thank you for 200 subs. Have a blessed day, y'all. Back at it again in the AM. Instead of going to the gym early today, I actually did some homework. try not to get behind on schoolwork a lot, but sometimes it just happens. It's kind of hard trying to juggle being a student, an athlete, and a son of God. But like Matthew chapter 4, verse 4 says, people do not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God. This week we had our third to last cross country meet. And like I said before, cross country has been draining. But it really helps with the mental and physical part of basketball, especially like in the fourth quarter where you need that extra push. Not an eventful week, but I did catch the sunset. How was that, y'all? Welcome back. About 2 weeks until basketball tryouts. And this week, it's the second to last cross country meet. Thank goodness. You already know I'm tired from this. Cross country has been a mix of fun and hard work, which I'm glad I got to experience with my cross country teammates. I've been making my training way too complicated, bruh. Alright, simple it down. It's so easy to be complicated in basketball, but it's so hard to be just simple. So that's why I decided just to simple down my training. I know I'm not going to get the ball a lot, so I might as well just simple down my training to like my position I'm going to play. If I just master my shot, my 3-point and my mid-range, and work on some simple handling moves and also some finishing moves, I'll be golden. More than half the stuff I practice in the morning are stuff I'm not going to use in the game. So might as well just simple it down. How about that, y'all? Finally, it's the last week of cross country and the upcoming week for the first week of basketball. This week, I didn't wake up at 5 on Tuesday and Wednesday, so I could be fresh on my meet on Wednesday. For my last race, I not only did good, I felt good too. So good, I had to do a dunk session after. That dunk session was immaculate. After that cross country race, I realized I slimmed down a bit. And now like, my muscles can actually move my body a lot more easier. Even though I can already dunk, it made it a lot more easier. I might have accidentally made my last week of cross country my rest week, kind of, because I wasn't really doing the normal stuff I was doing when it wasn't a rest week. So good for me, I guess so. Although I wanted to work out on the weekend, I decided to keep it light for next week. How blessed day, y'all? Well, the day has finally come. The first day of basketball varsity tryouts. I know that any varsity sport isn't easy, but the speed at which he started was absolutely crazy. I struggled a bit, but I had no problem with it. That's why I trained for it. Oh, this is why we go in the morning. Gym's not open at, 5:45 in the afternoon. And I think it was a good decision I went in the morning. Speaking about the morning, I only went a few times. I'm probably going to have to stop going in the morning for a while so I can get my sleep and I can catch up on homework. I'm not crazy behind, but it's to a point where if I don't lock in now, I can be a really, really tough spot later. If I make the team, I'll stop going to the gym in the morning so I get my sleep and some homework done. If I don't, I'll just stop and get some sleep and start back up later. I think it's better if I do that because I'm months behind on sleep. Sorry about the video quality. Have a blessed day, y'all.